All right, you guys, I want to talk about sobriety today. And in specific, I want to talk about how sobriety really can just be the foundation from which to build a better life on or build a new life on. And the reason I can talk about this is I've been sober going on 5 years later this month. And I just want to express to you all that eliminating all alcohol and drugs and creating that new solid foundation from which to build upon is so important, because when an individual decides to eliminate any drugs or any alcohol, for a lot of us, you have to understand that it's not just the act of doing it. You have to understand the impact that's going to have on every single area of your life. You're going to be different because of it. You're going to be eliminating variables. You're going to be eliminating those, I should say, more of those off days. It's not like you're not going to have off days, but the biggest thing is that you're essentially creating a new person. You're creating a person that has no need. You're working towards a person that has no need for any sort of escapism from life in general, I guess. Imagine that, where you had no escapism, where the old saying where people say, well, I just gotta take the edge off. Long day, just got to take the edge off, have a little smoke, have a little drink, even me out, What if you didn't have that? Well, sometimes I think, what if it wasn't even a thing? Like what if I just want you to imagine that. And this is what I want people to understand. It's not just getting sober. It's changing how you do everything. For me, it was really building that new life from the solid foundation I had set. I had made the decision. I had had enough, and I made that decision to start there. I just wasn't going to have it anymore. And what happened was, it was such alcohol and drugs. They were specifically alcohol. It was such a large part of my being, such a large part of my life, that when I eliminated it, I was like, oh, fuck. It's like, okay, that's definitely a part of me that I used to get through different things, social settings, or just to have fun, or just whatever. And it turned into this big thing. When you don't have that, you're creating this new life from the bottom up. And you're creating new habits. Okay, you're creating someone who has positive habits. So essentially what I would do is I would eliminate all the negative habits that I had that were associated with drinking, drugs, and all the other shit that came with that. The freaking wasted days afterwards, right? Where you're not firing on all cylinders. Like, I have very little wasted time nowadays. Everything is with more intent, more purpose, so much more driven. And this is what I mean by building it's not just sobriety. You're building a new life. That's why sobriety is simply the foundation to start building that new life. It's not, oh, I just got sober, or he's sober. It's like, no, you're missing the point. Building a whole new life, new relationships, new habits. How about a new relationship with yourself? A new level of respect for yourself. A new level of clarity. I mean, have you ever just taken a moment to go just look in the mirror and just do a quick evaluation of like, where am I at right now? Take a look in the mirror and be honest with yourself too. I mean, I know years ago, if I would have done that, I'd be like, God damn, I could be doing so much better. And even today, I'm still hard on myself. But today, I can take that look and see the person that's looking back at me. I'm like, God damn, I'm proud of that person. And that's what I want for so many people out there who are curious about getting sober or who need to get sober, is once you build that solid foundation, what happens is with instilling the new habits is you change your self-image. And I can't quantify exactly how impactful that is in your life and in all of the others around you, your family, your friends. And then beyond that, once you do that and your self-image is perfected, I don't want to say perfected, but your self-image is to a level where you really respect yourself, what happens then is it permeates into every area of your life and it resonates with others. Now you're influencing others without even knowing you're doing that. So it's this ripple effect of positivity. This is what sobriety can do for you. I don't care if you have addiction issues or not. This is what it can do for you. And this is what I want to show others.